We are continuing to follow live breaking news here at 6.
We have an update on a wildfire burning 10 miles south of Kennewick. Plus,
I'm Monique Garcia with Apple Valley News Now. Coming up, a family in Pasco loses their home due to a house fire. Details on that coming up.
Coming up tonight, we'll be telling you about the City of Pasco's water quality report and what it means for the people of Pasco.
And here's a live picture from Yakima. Thanks to Bi-Mart, meteorologist Tiffany Savona is in for Stacy. She'll have your weekend first alert forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
good evening and thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi everybody, I'm Austin Reed. It is June the 27th. All right, we start with an update on breaking news. We first brought you live at 5. A fast-moving wildfire has broken out in Benton County.
This is called the Mills Fire. It's northwest of Kirk Road and Mills Road, about 10 miles south of Kennewick. The fire estimated to be somewhere between 30 and 40 acres. Firefighters report is moving fast to the northeast and air resources were requested.
Our Dan Hansen shot this new video of the fire. According to Benton County Fire District 1, the blaze is still active and they are continuing to work on putting it out. Stay with us for the very latest.
Well, the latest water quality report for the city of Pasco is now out.
Yeah, it shows the city's drinking water continues to meet or exceed both state and federal safety standards.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert has more on what this report means for folks in Pasco.
The City of Pasco's water comes from the Columbia River and is treated at 2 facilities using chlorine before it's sent into a distribution system, then out to homes and businesses across the city. The city's most recent water report shows Pasco is on the right track when it comes to maintaining high water quality standards. Water officials say the annual report also helps educate the public on how the water treatment process works.
And in that report, we're able to, in a way, describe what the water looked like, or the chemical water process looked like the previous years. Those reports have to be made available to the public by July 1st of the following year.
Across the city, Pasco has several sampling stations where water is regularly monitored to maintain quality.
In the city, we also have different sample stations in which we monitor every week to be able to make sure that the water quality stays at the high standard that we hold ourselves to along the whole city.
The City of Pasco tests hundreds of water samples to make sure that there are any contaminants in the water, it is under the maximum contaminant level.
So we have a Butterfield treatment facility, and then we also have a West Pasco water treatment facility. All that data gets collected in this report, and the idea behind this is to be able to educate the public.
Right now, the city is in its busiest season when it comes to water treatment.
So right now, our facility is seeing between 17 to 20 million gallons of water being processed and delivered into the distribution system.
And with the growing population, the City of Pasco is already planning ahead to meet future demand.
Looking forward, we know that the city is growing, and part of that growth is that there is higher water demand, and that's why we're looking into upgrading our Butterfield water treatment facility.
The City of Pasco is making sure its residents continue to have access to safe, clean water for years to come. In Pasco, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, William, thank you. For more information on Pasco's most recent water quality report, just head to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. All right, let's talk First Alert weather. Stacy is off this evening, but Tiffany Savona is in.
And that's right. So let's see what kind of weather we're looking at for the weekend. Hey there, Tiffany.
Good evening, Austin and Wendy, and we have some nice weather for the weekend, a bit of a warm up, and we'll call it hot as we head into next week, but it is looking dry. And it's a very nice evening out there on this Friday in Kennewick, courtesy of our Apple Valley studio camera. Notice the trees waving in the breeze. That's because the winds have been up out of the south and west today, blowing anywhere from 10 to 20 miles per hour, a little bit stronger across the Kittitas and Yakima valleys and into northeastern Oregon. Remember, we do have that new wildfire burning about 10 miles south of Kennewick. Winds right now probably between 10 and 15 miles per hour. They're moving from southwest to northeast. That is why this fire is spreading in that direction. Now, the winds will stay up over the next few hours, and then once we get past sunset, those winds should start to settle down, which is good news. Temperatures are in the 70s and 80s. It's a pretty pleasant afternoon, a little bit below average. 84 in the Tri-Cities, 81 in Connell, 80 degrees in Walla Walla, and how about Pendleton? Already down to 79. A perfect evening if you plan on going to Cool Desert Nights in Richland, kicking off at 6 o'clock, which is now, and then running through 9 o'clock. Temperatures slowly dropping through the 80s and into the 70s by 10 o'clock. We're going to continue to warm things up, and next week we have first alert weather days because of the heat. We'll let you know how hot it's going to get coming up. Wendy and Austin, back to you.
All right, Tiffany, thank you. Back in Pasco, new information tonight after a man nearly drowned in the Columbia River.
He was rushed to a hospital last night from the dock near area Schlegel Park in Pasco.
So the Pasco Fire Department says he was attempting to go boating in a Fisher-Price sandbox shaped as a boat. Officials say the toy sandbox sank, and then the man struggled to keep his head above water.
A dive and rescue team was called out to the scene, but later canceled, as officials say they used the Pasco Fire Department's water rescue member to save him.
The water rescuer says the man was exhausted from trying to stay afloat and could have been very, very cold because of the water temperature, despite the warm weather.
The Pasco Fire Department battalion chief says with these warmer days, if you do plan to hit the water, remember to wear a life jacket and use approved floating water gear. The Washington Department of Ecology is working to get rid of harmful forever chemicals found in everyday household items, some of which you might not even expect. Safer Products for Washington is a program started back in 2019 by the Department of Ecology to help regulate toxic chemicals commonly found in consumer goods. The program runs in 4 phases over a 5-year cycle, and it recently wrapped up its phase 2 work, identifying products that contain forever chemicals like PFAS and hormone-disrupting chemicals. Senior toxicologist Marissa Smith says people might be surprised by where these chemicals are turning up.
2 of the new products that we are researching for PFAS are artificial turf and architectural paints. And these might not be the products that you think of, like your nonstick cookware or your raincoat. PFAS kind of serves a different purpose.
The department says it's continuing research on several more products before moving forward with restricting certain products that contain forever chemicals.
Turning to sports, the countdown is on to one of the biggest sporting events in Eastern Oregon this summer.
That it is. For the 4th year in a row, Wild Horse Resort and Casino is hosting a major stop on the Epson Tour, the official qualifying tour for the LPGA.
So all new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen shows us why it's more than just golf. It is a community showcase.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is once again rolling out the green carpet for the Epson Tour, hosting 140 of the world's top rising stars in women's golf.
It really showcases all we're doing out here at Wild Horse. This golf course attracts people from all over this region, and this tournament attracts some of the finest women golfers all across the world. So it just shows you the stage we're on out here at Wild Horse.
From birdies to breakthroughs, Wild Horse Resort and Casino's Director of Grounds, Sean Houlihan, says last year's tournament put Eastern Oregon in the national spotlight when a golfer from Thailand shattered records and went on to earn her LPGA card. In fact, 13 players from last year's Wild Horse stop made the leap to the Pro Tour.
There'll be 144 players, and there's more than 200 players in the Epson Tour, but only 12 of them qualify for the LPGA Tour.
The stakes are high, and so is the community support. The tournament runs August 15th through the 17th. Tickets are just $12, and kids 15 and under get in free.
Weather conditions out here in August are usually perfect for golf, and so we set the course up to match those conditions. So raising the bar, I guess, for the women playing this year is can they match what happened last year?
Last year, 4 hole-in-ones were recorded in a single day, and Houlihan says it's moments like that which make this much more than a golf tournament. It's a showcase for rising talent and a celebration of community. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
4 holes in one. Pretty impressive there. Well, tickets are now on sale, and organizers say volunteers are still welcome to sign up. We have links to both of those on our website.
All right, and Wendy, all new at 6 now. The Tri-City Americans hired a familiar face as their new head coach on Monday. Jody Hull becomes the 17th head coach in Americans history. He spent the last 3 seasons as an assistant coach with the team and now takes over for Stu Barnes. Hull says he's looking for his players to bring more intensity to the ice this season.
If we play that tenacious, hard forecheck type game, we won't be spending as much time in our zone either, so the opposition won't have as much time to score goals, and that's ultimately kind of the goal. So, that's what I'm looking. That's what my vision is, and we just got to get the players to to buy into that.
Hull is no stranger to the ice. He spent 16 years playing in the NHL, racking up 124 goals throughout his career. A lot of sports tonight, and we have more for it.
Well, hey, I'm here for that.
Yeah, Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable is now live from the Walla Walla Sweets game. That's ahead of tonight's game.
Yeah, I think he's getting his pitching arm already, getting ready to throw that first pitch out. Jake?
Hey guys, I'm here with the manager of the Sweets, Colby. I want to talk to you a little bit about the season so far. You're about halfway through, and you're second in the South standings, right behind the Portland Pickles, who you just played. Can you walk me through a little bit of how the season's gone so far through your eyes?
Yeah, no, definitely. We've had a great start to the season so far. We're coming out. We're playing exciting baseball here at home. 4 walk-off wins already here at home at Borlesti, so it's getting the fans excited. But we're playing consistent. We're playing with great energy, great intensity. It's been a lot of fun to be around these guys. We got a great group of guys, and so that makes showing up to the ballpark better every day.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but you've won every series at home so far this year, right?
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
And so what makes it special about playing here in Walla Walla that kind of gets the guys amped up?
Yeah, I mean, Walla Walla is one of the best places to play baseball in the summertime. The fans come out, the weather's beautiful. With it being kind of a smaller community compared to some of the other teams, our guys are kind of the boys of the summer, right? And so the fans come out, they love to be a part of it. You see the same faces every night out here, and so the guys, they get to build those relationships, which is really special, and that's a big part of the summer baseball experience.
So you just finished up a series against the Portland Pickles, which you won. You've given them all 3 of their losses so far on the season. Can you talk about that rivalry a little bit, just trailing them in the standings right now, trying to catch up?
Yeah, no, obviously very talented team in the Pickles. It was competitive games all the way through against them. I think it's fun. I think our guys show up and get on the field with the expectation that we can compete, that we can give them a run for their money, and I think what we've done results-wise has proven that. And so it's been a great challenge for us, and I'm hoping that we get to see them again at the end of the year in the postseason.
Coming in now to tonight's game, is there anything that you're focusing on, facing a new opponent, not playing in a league game?
Yeah, I mean, it gives us a little bit of opportunity to get some rest for some of our guys that we've asked a lot of, especially coming off that series with the Pickles. It gives some opportunity for some guys to get some at-bats, for us to get rested up a little bit, and we go to Bend next week in the midweek, which is one of the teams that we're competing with right at the top of our division, and so another chance to go compete against a high-level team, but I'm excited to be at home at Borlesti in front of the fans. It should be a great weekend of baseball.
Well, hey, good luck. First pitch is going to be at 6:35, so coming up pretty soon. Good luck on tonight's game and the rest of the season.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, guys, back to you in the studio.
All right, Jake, thank you so much. Have fun out there. The News at 6 is just getting started. Still to come, our Monique Garcia has the latest on that house fire in Pasco today.
Plus, why a hospital in Sunnyside is in the spotlight.
And Tiffany is back with a full look at your first alert forecast. Do stay with us.
For over 4 decades, the art of fine catering has been perfected by CG Catering in Kennewick. Well known for their luxurious bites, lavish delights, and precision in every portion, CG Catering will grace any event from groups of 10 to 3,000. Meticulous menus with seamless service for all occasions is their tradition. From remote locations to their local event center, repeat clients provide ongoing rave reviews as a testament to the unforgettable memories they have inspired. Call CG Catering for your next celebration.
Hear that? It's the sound of savings at your local Ford dealer. Get a sweet-sounding deal on F-150, Bronco, Bronco Sport, Explorer, Escape, and more. Hurry in today for the sound of savings, because a new Ford truck or SUV is calling your name. Just listen to this great offer. Employee pricing ends soon. Get up to $13,000 total savings, only at your local Ford dealer.
Looking for unbeatable value? Start and finish your journey at McCurley Honda. At McCurley, every pre-owned vehicle is certified and carefully inspected, so you can drive with confidence. Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 0.99% APR financing on select Honda True Certified Accord, CR-V, Passport, and Civic models. We offer a wide range of makes and models, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs without any of the worry. Visit McCurley Honda today or check out our entire inventory online at McCurleyHonda.com.
Experience the spirit, strength, and tradition of Native American culture at the 29th Annual Powwow at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Join us for a vibrant celebration featuring traditional drumming, dancing, authentic cuisine, artisan vendors, and more. Featuring host drum, Tha Cree. Feel the rhythm as drum and dance contestants go head-to-head for more than $140,000 in cash and prizes. This powerful cultural gathering is free and open to the public. Happening July 4th through 6th. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
Just like you, I'm working towards buying my first home. I'm saving for my children's future.
Like you, I want financial tools that make my life easier.
At Hapo, we're more than employees. We're people just like you, and we understand what really matters.
Just like you,
we're planning for our future.
And I care about making a difference.
We are here to help you navigate life's milestones, big and small, because we're just like you. Join us at Hapo today.
A drunk driver just blew a stop sign and we collided. My vehicle was total. What about the vehicle? How am I gonna get to work? How am I gonna continue taking care of my family? I contacted Tamaki Law and I told them about what had happened. Tamaki made it very simple, very easy. It was a stress relief for me. If you happen to be in an accident, call Tamaki Law.
The Good Feet store just really helped me out. I mean, they gave me the right arch support for my feet, not somebody else's feet. Then it was like, okay, this is something special.
See for yourself with the free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back, everybody. One house was destroyed and another damaged in Pasco after a large fire broke out. Tonight, it is under investigation.
Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia says Pasco Fire tells her everyone made it out safely, but are now left without a home.
Tim Harkins, Deputy Chief of Operations with the Pasco Fire Department, says although the fire on the 5500 block of Robert Wayne Drive in Pasco is being investigated, they suspect they know where the flames started.
Preliminary reports are that they were cooking on the back porch area with barbecue equipment, and it's possible that it started there. That's consistent with what we're seeing. With the damage to the building and things like that.
We're told the call for help came in at 9:57 with the first fire engine arriving at the house within 2 minutes. The Pasco Police Department was the first to arrive.
Our first arriving crew found heavily involved residential structure fire, both on the main floor, the back porch, and the second floor in the attic, and then 2 additional residential exposures, meaning other houses that were threatened by the fire in that house, and they protected those exposures.
Harkins says Franklin County Fire District 3 helped in battling the blazes, while the Pasco PD assisted with traffic and with a drone. The Pasco Fire Department says if you see something, say something and call it in.
It just reminds us to mention the early 911 notification is critical in the chain of events that's necessary for us to be able to respond quickly and efficiently and get the fire under control quickly.
Although the exact cause of the fire hasn't yet been confirmed, officials want to remind you to always be attentive when grilling.
Don't leave any exterior barbecues or cooking areas unattended. And especially if you're cooking with greases, there's a lot of potential for a grease fire to happen, and if you're not immediately there, it can extend very quickly.
Reporting in Pasco, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
The Tri-Cities Chaplain Service Network is working with the family to help connect them with resources. The Red Cross has also been contacted to help out the family. Astria Sunnyside Hospital received some special recognition earlier this week. On Tuesday, the hospital found out it had received the Washington State Hospital Association's 2025 Critical Access Hospital Achievement Award. The hospital was one of 20 rural facilities in the state to be honored and one of 14 to earn the high-level gold distinction. The hospital says this is a reflection of its efforts to provide quality care to its patients.
Our goals going forward are to continue on this trajectory of positive patient care improvements through looking at timeliness of our care, our quality outcomes, and ensuring that we're able to offer these services to the patient population in the Yakima Valley and surrounding areas.
Foster also says she wants to thank the hospital's entire team for their efforts.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good evening and happy Friday, everyone. If you're about to head out and head to the Walla Walla Sweets baseball game, you're in luck. The weather looks fantastic. We just saw a live picture from Jake a little bit earlier on in the show. The sun is shining, so bring the sunglasses, bring the hat as well. It will be a little bit on the breezy side, but then as we get closer to sunset toward the end of the game, we'll see temperatures drop through the 70s and the winds will start to subside a little bit. And we're looking at light winds as we head into the weekend, thankfully. Our temperatures are in the 80s for the most part. We've dropped to 79 in Pendleton. We're at 80 in Walla Walla right now, 84 in the Tri-Cities, 83 in Hermiston, 80 degrees in Yakima, and significantly cooler in Ellensburg and the Kittitas Valley, where temperatures have already fallen into the 60s. It is a bit windier up that way as well. More cloud cover as well as we have seen showers across the western portions of the state today. Dry here across the Columbia Basin and along the foothills of the Blues and the Yakima Valley. Wind speeds anywhere between 9 and about 25 miles per hour with the exception of Ellensburg. And these winds, like I mentioned, will start to come down as we get a few hours past sunset. Here's our satellite and radar. We did have a couple of those showers pop up earlier today as an upper level disturbance passed across the state of Washington. But now all we got out there is just some cloud cover, and those clouds will stay with us and then start to gradually decrease overnight. So we'll call it partly cloudy, winds diminishing, temperatures dropping into the 50s where they should be for this time of year. So it will be a cool start tomorrow morning, very refreshing. If you want to get a workout in, do it early on outdoors because it's going to heat up pretty quickly. Few clouds in the morning across the Columbia Basin and the foothills of the Blues, giving way to plenty of sunshine during the afternoon, and tomorrow will be warmer than today, just by a few degrees. Highs around 87 in the Tri-Cities, 84 Connell, 86 in Walla Walla. We should hit 80 tomorrow in Ellensburg after being in the 70s today, 86 in Yakima, and 85 degrees in Toppenish with a light breeze. Another big event going on, we have the Die Hard 5K nighttime color run. This is going to take place in Yakima. The race starts at 9:30 at night. Starts so late because sunset is right around 9 o'clock at night. So temperatures will be in the middle 70s and then lower 70s as the race kicks off, and very comfortable outside with temperatures falling into the upper 60s just before midnight. We have designated Monday and Tuesday first alert weather days because of the potential heat that will be building in across the region. So Monday and Tuesday of next week, we're looking at highs in the triple digits, potentially up to 105 in the lower Columbia Basin, up to 100 in the Kittitas and Yakima valleys, and possibly up to 99 degrees in the foothills of the Blues. So significantly warmer than what it felt like out there today. Remember, we've already seen triple digits a little bit earlier this month. It has been a very dry month, so this heat is going to dry us out even more, which is bad news for any potential wildfires out there. And we do have one that did develop today. 87 in the Tri-Cities. Tomorrow, 93 on Sunday. If you're heading to the pool, make sure you wear the sunscreen and plenty of it. 101 Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll drop back a few degrees. Looking good for the 4th of July. Highs around 92 on Friday. Yakima 86 tomorrow, 92 on Sunday, and then triple digits in the forecast Monday and Tuesday, with the heat peaking Monday and Tuesday in Walla Walla as well. 86 in Walla Walla tomorrow with a few morning clouds, afternoon sun. 92 degrees Sunday, 99 Monday and Tuesday, and in Hermiston, 80s tomorrow, 90s on Sunday, and we're in the 100s Monday, Tuesday.
All right, thank you so much, Tiffany. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6, a man sees a turkey outside of his home, and what happens next might just surprise you.
At US Cellular, we created an event to celebrate our customers, like Luana here, called Us Days.
Yeah, they give us special rewards and exclusive deals and everything. It almost feels like we're part of a cool club together.
Sure does.
Slide Connect. Woo, woo, woo. Hug, shake.
Us Days just got bigger. All customers get a free phone with no trade-in.
For decades, some manufacturers have played the same game, adding pointless accessories, raising prices, marking things up with market shifts. In 2020, it was chip shortages. Now, pricing uncertainty. But McCurley Mazda didn't raise prices then, and we won't now. We've always priced vehicles the right way for our community. Fair, transparent, and pressure-free. Skip the games. This is the way buying should feel. McCurley Mazda, your way home.
This summer, Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos is heating things up with incredible savings on every piano in our showroom. Take advantage of special bundles on our digital models. Enjoy savings on both new and used options. Get up to $10,000 off on select grand pianos. Enjoy 0% financing for 12 months. And every purchase includes free delivery in Tri-Cities. The hottest part, our 2-day summer sale event happens June 26th and 27th only. Turn up the heat and visit Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos today.
Why choose between power and efficiency? With the 2025 Honda Civic Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid from McCurley Honda, you get the best of both. Smooth performance meets outstanding fuel savings, perfect for every drive, whether city streets or highways. Plus, take advantage of incredible offers on our entire lineup of vehicles during our summer sales event. Feel the thrill and save at the pump with your new Honda from McCurley Honda, your way home.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Our skilled technicians service all makes and models, and we guarantee you'll be happy when our work is complete. If your old AC is a throwback, save now on a new energy-efficient Daikin Fit system. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
The Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event is going on now at Overturf Kia. Look for the summer discount stickers on select vehicles. The new 2025 Kia Sportage is available with a fuel-efficient gas engine, a gas-electric hybrid, or as a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. A new 2025 Kia Sportage LX Hybrid starts at just $29,990. Plus, get 4.99% interest for up to 72 months. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Why did the turkey cross the road? Apparently to harass a New Yorker on his way to work. Earlier this month, Noel Collin was leaving his Staten Island house when he saw a turkey sitting on his front walkway. Doesn't look like there would be a lot of turkeys in that neighborhood, but okay. The bird started to follow and then quickly chase him as he headed to his car. That looks like kind of an angry bird there. Collin ran around his vehicle twice, and that helped create some distance from the turkey. So I guess if you're wondering, are you faster than a turkey? Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Depends who you are, I guess. American Airlines experienced a widespread outage with its flight information computer system today, resulting in flight delays. This was the scene inside a plane in Phoenix for a flight bound for Tucson, Arizona. A passenger said the plane was on the tarmac for more than 4 hours before everyone was allowed to get off. American, in a statement, said it was a technology issue that was impacting connectivity for the system that handles flight bookings, check-ins, bagging, tagging, and more. By mid-afternoon, flight data tracker FlightAware showed about a fifth of American's flights were delayed. A source said the airline sent word before 3 p.m. Eastern Time that systems were getting back online. Well, we are just 5 seconds away from 6:30, so our news at 6:30 is coming up in a couple of minutes. We're a little late tonight. A unique nighttime run with runners covered in glow-in-the-dark powder along the way. We'll have the details on a Die Hard 5K coming up next.
A flight over the golf course at Birch Creek. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
The 4th of July mattress savings are on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores.
And that means big discounts on your favorite brands, like Serta's iComfort for cooler, deeper sleep, and Beautyrest World-Class mattresses to experience first-class sleep every night. Plus, get it now and pay over time with no money down, no minimum purchase, and no interest financing for up to 5 years. So you can wake up refreshed on a mattress that helps you sleep better with savings worth celebrating this week at Walker's.
Expand your access to library services with the Great Rivers Library Partnership. Get a library card at the following participating libraries. Get your Mid-Columbia Libraries card and unlock access to over 350,000 books across 12 locations. High-quality programs like author visits, performers, and special events, and more. Plus, no late fines. Visit a Mid-Columbia Libraries branch near you for more information or visit midcolumbialibraries.org/reciprocal.
For more than a decade, Farxiga has been trusted again and again and again. Ask your doctor about Farxiga.
In a world filled with accidents, the injured look to Mo, because Mo knows these guys are bulldog tough on personal injury and workers' compensation claims. Mo knows you can go to the other guys, but why would you? From back in autumn, Bulldog Tough.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Hear that? It's the sound of savings at your local Ford dealer. Get a sweet-sounding deal on F-150, Bronco, Bronco Sport, Explorer, Escape, and more. Hurry in today for the sound of savings, because a new Ford truck or SUV is calling your name. Just listen to this great offer. Employee pricing ends soon. Get up to $13,000 total savings, only at your local Ford dealer.
ET's exclusive with Nelly and Ashanti. The new parents interview each other.
I'll probably change 2 diapers.
Maybe 3. Plus,
oh, hi.
Our creepy Megan 2.0 showdown. Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
My feet hurt so bad in the morning, I couldn't even put my feet on the floor. So I built all this together to engineer a solution to my pain. Finally, I went to Good Feet, and they gave me this.
Good Feet Arch Supports, engineered for pain relief, personally fitted for you.
Apple Valley News Now viewer Alan Rither of Richland.
I'd like to let Stacy know how much my wife and I really enjoy watching her program and the news, but especially the weather section, and the fact that she occasionally puts my photographs up on the screen as a viewer photograph. So thank you, Stacy.
We love hearing from viewers. If you watch Apple Valley News Now, let us know. Email comments at applevalleynewsnow.com. Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now, the Boys and Girls Club of Sunnyside is supporting the next generation of leaders. We'll tell you why.
Plus, new luxury apartments in Kennewick. Our Dan Hansen reports on what life would look like at this new housing community. The news starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Almost to 6:35, but welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Austin Reed. That is Wendy Redman. Welcome back.
I know. I've missed you guys for the past, few days here, but it's kind of nice having Friday be Monday and Friday on the same day, right?
That is very nice.
If that's ever happened to any of you guys, I don't know. But, here we are. And it looks like I have beautiful weather for the weekend. I'm acting like it's my weekend. I have beautiful weather for the weekend. Beautiful weather is in store for all of us.
There you go. Tiffany Savona, our meteorologist, is in for Stacy now. Tiffany, good evening. How is it looking as we are heading into the weekend?
It's looking beautiful out there. It is going to be a little bit warmer this weekend, but the peak of the heat arrives next week, and we'll get to that a little bit later on in the show. Let's just focus on tonight. If you have any evening plans, well, the weather is going to cooperate. Just a few cumulus clouds out there in the distance out of our Apple Valley studio camera here in Kennewick. Notice that the tree leaves are waving in the breeze there. It is a little bit breezy at times across the region, and that will be the case over the next few hours, and then we're looking at much lighter winds overnight. So right now it's 84 in the Tri-Cities, 79 in Pendleton, 80 Walla Walla and Dayton, 82 degrees in Connell, and we're down to 80 degrees in Yakima. The winds are still up out of the west and southwest, anywhere between 9 and about 25 miles per hour, a little bit stronger in Ellensburg right now in the Kittitas Valley, but those winds will start to subside as well. So this evening, if you're going to Cool Desert Nights, I know that already started, but if you're just about to head out, maybe you're dining outdoors, it's going to be the perfect evening to do so. 80s at 7 o'clock, middle 70s by 9, and we're dropping into the 60s by 11. And then on your Saturday, if you want to do that early morning workout, that's going to be the time to do it. We're looking at 60s across the board at 8 o'clock by noon, plenty of 70s out there, and then we're in the mid to upper 80s for highs as we wrap up your Saturday. We have 90s back in the forecast, and some of us could hit triple digits. We'll let you know when. Coming up in a little bit, Austin and Wendy, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Tiffany, thanks so much. All right, for now, let's head back out to the ball game, shall we?
Yes, let's check in with our very own Jake Gable. He is live in Walla Walla at tonight's Sweets game. Jake, how you doing?
Hey, Austin, I'm doing great. First pitch just happened. We're just in the top of the first inning, and Walla Walla is getting underway here, but I just had my first pitch off camera. I don't want to steal the limelight too much, but I was able to get it to the catcher's glove. But the twist here in Walla Walla, the first pitch is not thrown with a baseball. It's thrown with a Walla Walla's very own sweet onion. So yeah, I threw an onion to the catcher, but it went into his mitt, and then afterwards, the tradition is, this is what I was told, I don't know if they were pranking me, but they told me to take a bite of that onion. I did. The mouth is feeling all sweet and everything, but hey, it was worth it. It was a great time. I want to also mention that Mariner Moose, yes, that's right, the mascot of the Seattle Mariners, is here tonight to support the Walla Walla Sweets. Sweet Lou, the mascot of Walla Walla, is here with him, so they make a great tag team duo for you guys to come on out if you still have a little bit of a chance. Like I said, the game just started. We're on to our second batter of the game. There's actually a foul ball hit to left field, not too far away from where I was standing. Life flashed before my eyes for just a little bit of a second, but standing here today, unharmed, unscathed. But hey, it's a beautiful day for baseball at one of the oldest stadiums here in the Northwest, 99 years old, and we're underway. Pitch right there, in for a strike. And also want to add that this is a historic ballpark, not just because it's old, but there's been some great players that have come through here. Not with the Sweets, but this used to be the home of another team, the Walla Walla Padres. They're a minor league team of the San Diego Padres, and some baseball greats played on these fields. I'm talking Ozzie Smith, Tony Gwynn, John Kruk. Those are a couple of MLB Hall of Famers timers that have played right here in Walla Walla. So if you're looking to get a little bit of baseball royalty, to touch feet where they stood once, definitely come out to a Sweets game. We're halfway through the season, and they'd love to have you out for a little bit more. I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio because I got to pay attention to this game. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Jake. Appreciate it. We're going to head to Yakima now. New at 6:30, Sozo Sports Complex in the city might look empty right now, but tomorrow night it's going to be overtaken with runners, color, and fun. The annual Die Hard 5K will make its return tomorrow night. The nighttime color run is an untimed race where runners will get covered in colorful glow-in-the-dark powder along the way. One of the organizers says the event is a lot of work to put on, but very worth it.
Just come on out. It's a lot of fun. You'll really enjoy the color. You'll really enjoy all the bubbles, and I think you'll enjoy all the other folks that are having a great time as well.
He also says you will have until midnight tonight to sign up. All right, to Kennewick now, a brand new housing community, Argyle Southridge, held a grand opening celebration, and they went all out. From ribbon cutting to food trucks, live music, and giveaways, it felt more like a festival than a real estate event. Vendors like Taco Chavez and Let's Get Baked lined the new food truck pavilion, giving visitors a taste of what life could be like here. And for those who sign a lease, some serious move-in perks were up for grabs, like electric bikes, paddle boards, and even vacation packages.
Because of the uniqueness that we bring to the Tri-Cities, I think that we really wanted to create the community feel here in the Southridge area. So we wanted to show that in our grand opening, be very welcoming, and have every single person in the community join us.
The facility has 182 units ranging from 1 to 3 bedroom apartments, and come November, additional units will be available where you can run a business downstairs and live upstairs.
If you're looking to either rediscover or possibly discover for the first time downtown Kennewick's local businesses, then discover the Downtown Charms Trail Stop is just for you. For $15, you'll receive a charm bracelet with a starter charm and your passport to help navigate you, and that'll give you access to unlock 19 other different charms from downtown Kennewick businesses. This program will be going on until Labor Day weekend to give you time to get to know each business.
Charm Trail is a great way to have something to do, to give you an excuse to maybe go into a business that you've never considered before, or to go ahead and grab that extra coffee or discover a new restaurant, and all the while collect a charm as a keepsake, a memento of your time exploring downtown Kennewick. It's great for locals, and it's wonderful for visitors and tourists from out of town.
I love that. I never need an extra reason to grab an extra coffee, I don't think. Well, this charm hunt helps support local small businesses through the historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership nonprofit. We have a full list of all the downtown businesses participating on our Apple Valley News Now website. Sunnyside got a taste of what the Boys and Girls Club is all about, and teens gained some leadership skills as well. The Boys and Girls Club hosted a Club on Wheels event at South Hill Park today, part of its teen leadership experience. 175 middle and high school students from Boys and Girls Clubs around the state ran activities for younger kids. In addition to exposing Sunnyside to the organization, the event had another purpose.
Yeah, just seeing themselves being a leader is our biggest goal, and for them to to serve our community, just being a servant leader and just opening up different opportunities for them to learn how to impact their club, the community, and just more importantly themselves.
Mercer also says the goal is to one day open up a Boys and Girls Club in Sunnyside.
All right, still ahead here at 6:30, we'll check back in with Tiffany Savona with your First Alert forecast.
Early warnings, accurate forecast.
Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather.
Celebrate the 4th with big savings this week at Walker's. Get store-wide markdowns and huge clearance deals, or get it now and pay over time with no interest financing for up to 5 years. This week at Walker's.
It's time for Pasco's Grand Old Fourth. Get ready for a full day of family fun. Start with the Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast at 7, then enjoy the pre-parade street dance and catch the cardboard regatta before heading to Red, White, and Swim. At 7:30, join us for the Battle of the Bands. cheer loud, and vote for your favorite. Then end the night with a spectacular fireworks show at 10 p.m. For a full list of events, visit PascoGo4.com.
The River of Fire Festival, presented by ICCU, is back. Friday, July the 4th at Columbia Park in Kennewick. It's a free family celebration starting at 2 p.m. with food trucks, live music, kids' activities, and fireworks at 10.
System 1 loaded.
Why do patients and families immediately think of Good Shepherd? They trust our knowledge and expertise. They value the compassionate care we provide. They feel like they are being taken care of by family. From our renowned doctors and top-of-the-line technology to our state-of-the-art facilities, Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale. Thank you for voting us Yakima's first choice for personal injury, civil law, and best overall law firm.
We are honored and grateful to be part of this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
If you would like to improve your sleep for less, then right now is the perfect time to visit Walker's Furniture for their 4th of July savings event. Experience first-class sleep, plus get it now and pay over time with no interest financing for up to 5 years. This week at Walker's.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
It was a beautiful end to the work week, but we are going to see the heat build through the weekend and into next week. In fact, we're looking at First Alert weather days Monday and Tuesday of next week because it looks like temperatures could hit the triple digits for many of us. So highs up to 105 in the lower Columbia Basin Monday and Tuesday. Highs up to 100 in the Kittitas and Yakima Valleys. And we could see highs up to 99 in the foothills of the Blues. So keep that in mind as we head into next week. Just a few heat safety tips to remind you of as we get into next week. You'll want to do those early morning walks with the dogs or get out there to do your early morning workouts. You want to make sure the kids and yourself stay hydrated. Pedialyte Pops are great for kids. And if you work outdoors, you'll need to find shade, take frequent breaks while you're staying hydrated. And you want to check on the elderly and also your family and friends. Call or stopping by is your best bet. Now, temperatures right now, we're not in the danger zone. In fact, it's very pleasant. Temperatures below average for this time of year. 84 in the Tri-Cities, 83 in Hermiston. We're down to 79 in Pendleton, 80 in Walla Walla, and 80 degrees in Yakima. It has been breezy at times today, and it's still breezy out there, especially as you work your way into the Yakima Valley and the Kittitas Valley and even into northeastern Oregon. But these wind speeds will slowly diminish as we get past sunset. So overnight, partly cloudy, temperatures fall into the 50s by tomorrow morning. So a cool start in the morning. Take advantage of it if you want to mow the lawn or do anything outdoors, because we are going to warm up pretty quickly likely tomorrow. We'll see a few clouds in the morning, then by tomorrow afternoon, lots of sunshine will give way to temperatures in the 80s. So the weather will cooperate for cool desert nights, which continues tomorrow in Richland from 9 to 3. It'll be cooler in the morning, more comfortable, 70s in the middle of the day, and then we'll likely see those 80s appear by 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. High temperatures across the board into the 80s. I think we'll get into the 80s in Ellensburg tomorrow, 86 in Yakima, 87 Tri-Cities, 86 degrees in Walla Walla, and 87 in Hermiston. We touched on this earlier, the Die Hard 5K nighttime color run. This takes place in Yakima tomorrow night. The sun is still up at 9. It doesn't set until 9 o'clock, so that's why the race is so late, but it'll be pretty comfortable out there, cooling off once the sun sets into the 60s and 70s. Tri-Cities, enjoy the beautiful weekend. We really heat it up starting Sunday, and then we have triple digits in the forecast Monday and Tuesday. Yakima 86 tomorrow, 92 Sunday, 100s Monday and Tuesday. That's when the heat will peak. Walla Walla 99 both of those days, with temperatures slowly coming down by the 4th of July on Monday. And then in Hermiston, we could get just above 100 Monday and Tuesday. Back to you guys.
Great. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Well, when we come back, we're talking more about those cool desert nights. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, I'm Alan Brecky from Alan Brecky Law Offices. For over 30 years, we've been protecting public safety in the Tri-Cities and surrounding communities. Some of our cases over the years have contributed to safer roads, safer public events, and a safer environment for our children.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Pick one up in store today. Bonus zone savings include Pepsi brand 12 packs, buy 2, get 2 free. Save $3 on Old Trapper 10-ounce beef jerky. Plus find Blue Diamond bagged almonds for $4.99. Bi-Mart brand bath tissue and paper towels are $5 off. Savory Prime chicken jerky for dogs is just $14.99. And find assorted gift cards at $3 off, saving you more when it's needed most. Bi-Mart, since 1955.
Summer's almost here, and so is your next Subaru. The countdown to summer sales event is on at McCurley Subaru of Yakima, and the time is running out to lock in today's prices before potential market changes hit. Get ready for sunshine, road trips, and serious summer savings, like on a new 2025 Subaru Forester today for only $344 a month. Summer's coming fast. Lock in your deal today. McCurley Subaru of Yakima, your way home.
Whether you're injured on the road or on the job, the big dogs at Brumback and Autumn will get you the full compensation. Leave nothing on the table. Brumback and Autumn, Bulldog Tough.
The Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event is going on now at Overturf Kia. Look for the summer discount stickers on select vehicles. Take a spin in a new fuel-efficient 2025 Kia Niro LX Hybrid that starts at just $27,665. Plus, get 3.99% interest for up to 72 months. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Hello, I'm Alan Brecky from Alan Brecky Law Offices. For over 30 years, we've been protecting public safety in the Tri-Cities and surrounding communities. Some of our cases over the years have contributed to safer roads, safer public events, and a safer environment for our children.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Welcome back, everybody. Tonight, cool desert nights sparks to life in Richland. A high-octane celebration of community spirit, classic cars, desert skies, and starry nights.
It's a weekend 2 decades in the making. Cool Desert Nights by the Richland Chamber of Commerce lights up with vintage cruisers and sleek motorcycles. And this all started at 6 o'clock this evening, rumbling along George Washington Way. Enthusiasts line the streets as those engines roar past. We spoke with a couple who has been coming for a number of years all the way from Puyallup.
That is a car that we found for $1,500, and then it needed a new motor, and she found the motor for me, and we put the motor in. And
during COVID, this is a COVID project.
And then we just started adding the tiki stuff, and $6,500 later, there it is.
And there is the car. How cool is that? I was out there. I met them earlier tonight. Had a great time. Now, following the cruise, families gather at John Dam Plaza until 9 tonight with food trucks, a beer garden, kids zone, and live tunes by Fastlane, a tribute to the Eagles.
How cool. The event continues Saturday from 9 until 3 with awards at 2 o'clock. There's also a pancake breakfast hosted by Richland Kiwanis.
And we will have a final word right after this.
This 4th of July, set your perfect remodel free. During our Made in the USA sale, take 50% off American-made carpets, floors, and more. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. Love the home you live in.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand, right now you can get a 2.49% APR on a 2025 CR-V.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
Looking for unbeatable value? Start and finish your journey at McCurley Honda. At McCurley, every pre-owned vehicle is certified and carefully inspected so you can drive with confidence. Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 0.99% APR financing on select Honda True Certified Accord, CR-V, Passport, and Civic models. We offer a wide range of makes and models, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs without any of the worry. Visit McCurley Honda today or check out our entire inventory online at McCurleyHonda.com.
This 4th of July, set your perfect remodel free. During our Made in the USA sale, take 50% off American-made carpets, floors, and more. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. Love the home you live in.
Jay Delia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
We are going to be warming up this weekend. A great pool day in the forecast for your Saturday. It'll be cooler in the morning, but then during the afternoon, remember that UV index will be very high for the region as temperatures climb into the mid to upper 80s. So sunscreen is a must, and don't forget to reapply every 2 hours. We're in the 90s on Sunday, and the peak of the heat will be Monday and Tuesday. That is why those days are now designated first alert weather days. 101 Monday and Tuesday for the Tri-Cities and Yakima. We could hit 100 Monday and Tuesday before temperatures drop a little bit after that. Walla Walla 80s tomorrow, 90s Sunday, and then just shy of that triple-digit mark Monday and Tuesday. And Hermiston, same story. We're in the triple digits Monday and Tuesday.
All right, Tiffany, thank you. Real quick, our reason to smile. Thanks, Dee. Bike ride sunrise. And how easy is it to get your photo on TV?
Well, pretty easy, Austin. All you have to do is scan that QR code at the top of your screen. We'd love to see your pictures. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Have a great weekend.
Yep. Bye.